Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thankful Thursday. We missed Way Out Wednesday. Sorry, it was Valentine's Day, and we went away and we had a wonderful time. So let's get started. There is so much. Oh my gosh. I hope everybody is hearing some things that I'm hearing because it is going to be amazing. But right now, it looks really bad. I mean, I heard DeSantis is trying to get out of the United States and is going to go independent in Florida. And they have no idea what they want to do or what they're doing. They're scrambling. So this should get really interesting. I also heard that, the silver and gold has been suppressed so long. See the flashes? The silver and gold's been suppressed so long that when it goes, it's going to go up, and silver follows gold, but it's silver is going to ricochet sideways, according to what I've heard. And it's going to go higher than gold, like 2 to 3 times higher than gold. So, you know what? Get yourself a little bit of silver, put back aside, buy yourself some rounds, nothing fancy, nothing collectible. Just make sure it's uh complete 9.99% and get the rounds. And I buy mine from see JM Bullion, I think it's called. Yeah, I just really think that everybody should have some just in case, because I mean, it doesn't depreciate, it always goes up. So it's like your dollar will always stay a dollar, because it's paper. But when you buy silver, and I couldn't afford gold, nobody can afford, not a lot of people, us, can afford gold. So buy yourself a little bit of silver, just a little bit. That'll be like a little nest egg, a little safety deposit type thing. Okay, now we had some. I hope everybody had a beautiful, magical Valentine's Day. Um, we went to a little place out in the middle of nowhere, and it has some of the best hamburgers and French fries we have ever eaten in our. I mean, oh my goodness! I get a pepper popper burger, and they make homemade cream cheese with blackberry jalapeno jelly on it and applewood bacon and all. It doesn't sound really good, but it is delicious. So yeah, we had a good time, and I hope everybody else had a magical day. So we're going to get right into the reading. Cards and coffee with channeled messages. Woohoo! I hope everybody is just staying positive. We have those days where yesterday, I had a beautiful magical day, but then it kind of went a little awkward at the end. And I just, you think that you're having one of those best days, and then all of a sudden, you get a trigger moment, and you got to kind of go with the flow, and I'm trying to go with the flow. So, the first card that we got was the Five of Fire, and that is chaos. A time of chaos and conflict or confrontation, a battle for control or dominance. The desire for power, influence, or wealth. Do not judge or condemn others. Base your concerns in fact. Avoid pack mentality behavior. Make no place for bullying. Focus on your visions, not on what others are doing. Um, yeah, we really I watched a guy the other day talked about the book of Thomas that they found that was taken out of the Bible. There's a lot of books of the Bible that were taken out. And the book of Thomas talks all about self and everything that we're learning right now in Earth School and Mystery School. So there were characters in the Bible that were taken out that did do the spiritual awakening like us. They didn't go with the religious part of it. We got to remember that the Catholic religion and some of these different religions are all a little different. They don't go with the flow. They indoctrinate and they scare. And you have to be careful with that. I'm hoping that someday that mysticism, the beautiful mysticism, the good magical mysticism, and the perception of that everybody has on everything, whether it's religion or mysticism or anything else like that, we're all following the same creator, just in different ways. but you can't force it into somebody. They have to go with the flow and find their own flow. And this right now, to me, is the world. It is the powers that be. And this is what they're doing right now. They're not fighting for us. They're fighting for them. They're fighting for their special interest groups and their banksters and their politicians and their sheriffs and their police and everything. It's not part of we the people. It is part of we the people, but it's the commercial, the business part of we the people, the incorporated United States Incorporated, the business, the contracts, the things that they go after us for, that they should have never did. Ever, ever. We tell them what to do. If they're working for us, they're not, if they're arresting you, okay, for something really stupid, like they're towing your car because you have no registration. You're not a commercial vehicle. You're just a person traveling in your automobile to go to a doctor or to go to the grocery store or on this free land. But then I've seen police that go up to someone that is sitting on a sidewalk and tell them they need to leave because they're taking up space in their city. So why is it their city and not everybody's city? Why can't that person sit on a sidewalk as long as they're not in the way? Are they hurting anybody? If they're not doing anything, are they hurting anybody? You know, we have to really look at what they're doing. We want to support the police and we want to support this and we want to support that. And I'm not saying they're all bad guys at all, but we need to be careful who we're supporting and we need to look at what they're up to, because most of these people are only in it for their money, greed, and look at me, the ego. And if they've got that and they're strutting around like peacock, be really careful. Okay, the conflict card just gets me going because I see all the conflict. It's a trigger for me. You know, I think we're all triggered by it because right now what it looks like on the world stage is a big theatrical performance. And we're just sitting back watching going, you've got to be kidding me. And they're not even using common sense at this point. So this conflict, power, influence, potential wealth, and will not allow a competitor to take what they believe is theirs. And see, that's what I just said. This ugly situation is now often made worse by technology and social media. Rumors can be spread, lies told, and reputations destroyed, and all can be accomplished with almost complete anonymity. Yeah, we don't even know who the hell they are, but we're going to follow them. Simon says, how far do you jump? We have to start taking back our country. Everybody needs to take back their country. We need to step up to the plate and be more a voice in our communities, because if we don't, this right here, this will continue in our lives. And they'll pull us in this because we have to live in their community. So we have to be really careful right now of what is going on and look a little closer. We all do. What are they teaching your children in school? What do are the doctors doing for you? Are they helping you, or are they just working for Big Pharma? Are they just giving you another pill to make you feel better today? What's tomorrow? We have to really open our eyes to this, because this conflict is getting so stupid I can't even watch it anymore. I mean, I literally can't even watch the politicians anymore because to me, it looks like a movie that just never ends, like Who Shot JR? I don't know. I keep one eye open on it, but I am more for us, for working on self, working on us, that we can get a grasp on our own life and say, okay, we can be the co-creator of our, and say enough is enough. We've had enough. And take care of it like reasonable, common sense adults. Right now, I see a lot of bickering. Who said, she said, he said, I said, you said, and showing, and the aliens and the portals and the dot, 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 and the Project Looking Glass and Pandora's Box. And they've got so many tricksters out there. We don't even have Project Bluebeam. We don't even know what the hell they're doing. It could be a complete hologram up in some Disney World thing, and here we are. We don't know. So we really need to start looking into things. This conflict gets me going, like I said. It gets my blood flowing, and it's a trigger moment because I see what they're doing to us, and it just pisses me off. Let's just put it that way. This is the kind of stuff that gets most of us going. It gets our blood boiling because we've had enough of the conflict on the world stage. And that's what it is, a world stage. We're watching it. It's like a world fair that got put up. It's like their reality, not ours. It's like, it feels like the guy on that commercial where he had the fishing pole and he had the dollar on it and the person kept trying to grab it and he kept pulling it up. Well, that's what they do to us. And their statutes and codes and policies are for them. So they're enforcing their rules for their job onto the people that pay for their job. Go figure. If aggression is motivated by rivalry, the aggression may declare that their rival has copied or stolen their ideas that have often been expressed in one form or another countless times before all over the world. Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing. So if you get an idea, I'll guarantee somebody else has had a similar idea. But you can have your own unique idea. And I've got to get away from the conflict card because we all know what that is. And that is right now in our world, on the world stage. What came with that is the 9 of Pentacles, because that takes me out of my trigger moment and shows me gratitude. So that is why I wanted to move away from that right now, because we don't want to stay in this energy long that's out there that they have. We want to talk about it for a minute. We want to take a deep breath and release it. And we want to go into the gratitude that we do have in our life, the beautiful things that we do have right now, and block out the theater. And I think, take a little bit of time out in Earth, and Earth will help us. Devote time and money to your interest in your home. You can be the center of your world and appreciate all the good things in life just now. Now is the time to treat yourself to some leisure and luxury, furnishing your home, tending your garden, indulging in your favorite pursuit, or otherwise spending on yourself. As you'll be feeling rich in both time and money, you love your home. So you may redecorate, rearrange, bake, and invite others to share your relaxing comfort space. Yeah, me and my husband are going out after I'm done with this, and I am going to buy some flowers. I love pansies because they all have little different faces. My great-great-grandmother used to grow them, and that's what she used to tell us as we'd walk around her garden. Look at all the little faces on the pansies. So I love pansies, and I haven't had them since I've been down here in Florida, and I know they grow because they're all over the place. So we're going to go out today, I think, and buy me a little bit of pansies, and I think we've got a nice pot that we're gonna put them in so I can enjoy them on the porch. So yeah, we're just trying to recoup from the hurricane. It takes a while to get over it. My husband's shed's just about done. He's out buying right now the rest of the material that he needs. And it's so nice because we have, a new shed where we can keep our stuff. And we're starting to rebuild a little bit at a time. And it feels good. And with that, we got the wisdom card, the 10. Woo! You are here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from one's mistakes. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Seek out your elders. Time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is loving the whole. Know and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road ahead leads to many destinations. We are going there. We just have to get through this. And I really feel that it's going to be soon, because real soon. Because the other day we got a tower moment. Okay. We don't get tower moments that much in my readings. And you know what a tower moment is. A tower moment is either something is going down, something is changing, new beginnings or endings. So when I get a tower moment, I usually know that something is around the corner. Okay. It might not be something horrific. It might be something good for us, but it might be something that kind of makes us sit back in our seats and go, what just happened? We got the chariot, the 7. And today is the 7. If you go 2/15, 2024, go down to numerology, it's a 16, it's a 7. So we got the 7, which is the chariot. We got the 10, we got the 9, and we got the 5. So yeah, we know that it's time actively to move forward with your plans. Keep that ego in check when you need to, and enjoy the time of power and motivation. We are the power. When we figure out that we are the power and we take back our power, it's like taking back our magic. It's like taking back our self. That's why we're supposed to work on self. That's why if we are still so busy working on somebody else, then we're going the wrong way. Your movement is the wrong way. You need to move back and work on self, because we can't change anybody. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't matter. You cannot change anybody. If they're going to go through drugs, if they're going to go alcohol, you can help if they ask, but I'm telling you what, they're on their own journey. And when we interfere, we change the destination. Me and my husband were talking the other day, and I said, our ancestors prayed for us to help in whatever generation we were in. And we were the ancestors, if you think about it. If we were reincarnated and we've been here before and we've done this and done this, we were the ancestors that prayed for us. So we got to remember that. I mean, that's really important right now. Now we got the 9 of air, and we have been getting her, whatever, a lot. And this is the card that has the eagle, and you can see it from back here pretty good. Right here over her eye is an eagle's face, if you look at it. Let's see. Okay. And with an eagle, it's the perception of an eagle. The other day, we got 2 perception cards. I'm telling you, everybody's perception is what creates our reality. We all have different perceptions. We've got to remember that. She's got the golden dagger with the lotus energy coming out right here at her heart space and her throat chakra. Flames coming out her eyes. She is open to source, and she's got the eagle's perception. She's looking above all the information, and she's got to step back. Sometimes yesterday, I had to step back, and instead of going off and making wrong decisions by what I was going to say, I have to look into it more before I make that rash decision. Open to possibilities. Possibilities are infinite. Know thyself and know the universe. What dwells within you dwells with nature. Belief creates all the existence was first imagined. Fantasy is the birthplace of reality. You were born to create. Imagine your fears away. This is self-awareness, universe, consciousness, understanding, insight, vision, imaginary, fantasy, and creativity. Simply put, he believed that to know oneself was to know the universe and the power of God. And he is correct. Everything man has within our physical reality that is not born of the natural world was first imagined by man. The television, the phone in your hand, the laptop, the desk. Moreover, when those brave souls voiced their desire to create their new and strange contraptions, they were seen as crazy, eccentric, and foolish. They were told that what they wanted to create was fantasy at one time. We have to remember that people think we're crazy. And when I first started this journey, my husband was not in agreement with what I was doing. He look at the energy of the rainbows above and look at he or she's got the world right there with creating it, co-creating it with source. We have to realize that anybody that says something to us or does not believe in what we're doing, it's their opinion. And everybody's allowed to have their opinion. It might make you upset that their opinion does not coexist with your opinion, but that's okay, because the more you are right about things and the more they're right about things, those things will come into fruition. So sooner or later, uh, you will be able to create the world you want. And that's what we're here for. I mean, we literally are co-creators, because we are going to come to a part in this journey where the healing, the angel of the ocean, the number 16, which is another 7. And she's got the 2 cups, and she's starting to balance them out. She's looking up, and she's got the infinity symbol. Healing is where we're going, whether we think so or not. The mermaid is of the ocean, but her lilac wings reveal she is also an angel of heaven. She lives in water, but breathes air. The infinity symbol, the figure 8, flows around her, showing that her purpose is to harmonize the emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual aspect of life. Holding a cup firmly in each hand, she symbolizes strength and balance. Now, do you see what I did? I showed you how to rebalance yourself with this card. I got triggered on the conflict that's going around me. And I said that. I said, this card is triggering me, and it's probably triggering a lot of you, because we see the theatrical performance on stage in our world. But as I was triggered and I threw this energy out that I had to release, I pulled this one up, gratitude. And then I started a whole different conversation about gratitude. This is where we want, when we get a trigger, this is where we want to go. Because this will create healing. We have to remember that the cards are channeling messages through me. I am channeling messages through source, our ancestors, our spirit guides, our angels, whatever comes to me. I don't know. I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth at this point, because I'm usually really quiet. I usually listen to music and do my own thing, and we're out in nature and this and that. But when I get on here, for some unknown reason, everything flows. So that's called channeling, folks. And you do it all the time. You just don't realize it. We all channel. Source, our creator, our ancestors. You don't think they can talk to us? You don't think they can come to us? Think about it. They're all energy. Our angel, our guide, that guide us, our guardian angel, our spirit guide, our higher self. I mean, we are connected to everything, the super highway of life. Because we do have the wisdom. We have the mystery school deep within. We need the movement to pull it out. Those are great. That's a great message right now, guys. And the next card we got was the number 17. Cue the card, journey. Because right now, because we cued the card, we've been on this journey of discovery. Because of that magical letter. Because it gave us the opportunity to go look and want to research things about our life that was going on. There's 2 different sides to this journey card. You are created by your experience. Your character is shaped by your past. How does your past influence you? Are you reliving your past in the present? Smile over the good and make peace with the bad. Choose quality experiences. Act with reason and purpose. Avoid involvement in unwanted conflict. Create happy memories. Learn from your journey. Don't make your truths a prison. This day is yours to shape. look at this card, okay? It's light over here and dark over here. Yes, we do have a butterfly with energy. We have the dragonfly going in through the portal. This is a dark portal. This is the unknown portal, the dark side of the unknown. I mean, it could be good or bad. We don't know. He's got his staff lit up, but he's looking this way because it's white and it's light and he can see where he's going. He's not going to go in the unknown, but it's his choice. We all have choices to walk in that door that we may not like and we may love. We don't know. It's the unknown. And card that we got with Journey was the Eight of Pentacles, achievement. So when we make the right choice, because we have the wisdom and we're following source, because we're going to be healed, you know, we got to keep the gratitude and we've got to let go of the conflict. That's what this is telling us. You have the ability to earn more and learn more. Wherever you focus your energy, successful follow. Yeah, this has been a good reading so far. And we've got one more card that came out after the achievement. We got the Six of Wands, success. This is your time to shine, so don't hold back. You deserve every success. All these cards have been telling us exactly what we need to do. We just have to listen. Now, these cards, I'm going to show you because I've had people ask me what cards were those, and I'm not sure because I use 8 different decks. So the first cards that these are a Dreams of Gaia Tarot that I use. This is one of my favorite decks. And I complement them, clarify them with the Oceanic Tarot. So those are the first ones I read. And then we've got the Practical Magic. 23, face your fears, passion, and tower. And this is a beautiful card. And the other day, one of our guides for 21 days was a lion, and I'm seeing the lion everywhere. Find the courage to take a risk, to do the things you were dreading, and watch your life and all its possibilities open up so you can soar. Everyone is scared of something, and a little bit of fear is normal. In fact, it can sometimes serve a purpose. Fear can drive you to protect yourself, inspire caution in dangerous situations, and encourage you to act in ways that are healthier. But it can also make you overly weary and stop you from pursuing your dreams, leaving you filled with regret when you say no to opportunities that you'd love to embrace but are too scared to try. Your fear may have served you at some point, but keeping you safe and protected. But when you draw this card, it's a reminder that fear can also hold you back from reaching your full potential. It's why you turn down chances you long to take, choose the easy path over the more challenging one, and allow yourself to shrink your possibilities in your life, making you smaller than you could be. When this card turns up, it's asking you what you are avoiding and why. And it's challenging you to face the fears, conquer it, and transform your life. Courage isn't just about overcoming an external fear, like speaking in public, getting into a lift, or dealing with a spider. It's also about being strong enough to be vulnerable and show someone your heart, to have the hard conversation and tell someone what you need from them, or what behavior of theirs you can no longer accept. It's being brave enough to admit your mistakes, apologize, and make amends, and to speak out against injustice. Even if those around you are dismissive, courage means going out on a limb when an issue is important to you and accepting that you may lose a friend or upset a relative if you are true to yourself, but doing it anyway. It It's walking away from a situation that is harmful to you, setting boundaries on your time, and standing up to peer pressure regardless of the cost. It's having the guts to pursue what you most want, no matter how long it takes or how hard you know it will be, and the strength to cut your losses and begin again when something no longer has meaning for you. In pursuing the life you dream of, there will be times when you're halted by what frightens you, whether that be a new situation, challenging person, or a new level of discomfort. Know that you have the strength to triumph over this fear. And once you master this one, you'll have more confidence the next time you encounter something scary. Don't let your fear hold you back from being all that you are capable of. You have it within you to conquer this challenge. So step up, dare greatly, and embrace all that you deserve. That's a beautiful card. I love that idea. Now we got the angels and ancestors. We got winter, take care of your needs, the wolf. Do everything you need to be at your best, then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay actively all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that the wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears, although you may feel in the dark. Get comfortable. You will with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space of miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winner card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regard to your questions or intentions. Yeah, it has. And it's going to continue right now. We're not in spring yet, but spring, woo, spring is going to be good. We got the high priest, and it says intend and create. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. Inspired by the ancient Egyptians, this priest is the divine consort to the high priestess. He is depicted with a hawk, which is sacred to the Egyptian teacher Horus, and holding a wand of Anubis, the Egyptian guide to the underworld. The high priest is also spiritually connected with discipline, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. Any reading this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you have given attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thought and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. What a great card. And I got to take a sip of coffee. This has been a very enlightening reading today so far. Star Ancestors, follow the voice of your soul. This is a beautiful card. Heed the message coming directly from your soul. The star ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they're remembering their starry connection, and those are what this card represents. The star ancestors is reminded you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with the following your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Wow. Yeah. We are supposed to light up the corner of our world. That is a great card. The next one we have is the Messenger Oracle. I love this because it's short messages, but the cards are amazing graphics and they really tell something. And these cards today really told something. We've got this a couple times, and it's heed your dreams. Your dreams are powerful tools for increasing self-awareness, for they contain within them the unfiltered truth. Whether it be a dream or a nightmare, they are the keys to understanding your inner self, both your joys and your fears. Commune with Gaia and Great Spirit in the stillness of your slumber. Learn to read and interpret your dreams. Listen to what they tell you. Pay close attention to how they make you feel. Heed what they reveal and learn who you are and who you wish to be. This is a great card for that. She is all nature and she is listening to her dreams. And we really, my dreams have told me a lot. So if your dreams are not telling you as much, try some twilight dreams. Try to go lay down for 20 minutes and close your eyes and clear your mind. And this has come up a few times now. Change is unavoidable. It is. Change is unavoidable. Every second of every day, you undergo change. Your perception is altered by what you see, feel, and experience from one moment to the next. Your body ages and moves closer to death with every breath. Autumn will always come to the end of bounty of summer, and a new hope of spring will always follow the winter. Change is all around you. Do not let your fear bind you to the past and prevent you from enjoying your present and future. Stop fighting. You cannot resist the inevitable, so choose instead to embrace it with acceptance and peace. Yeah, look at the beauty in this card. He is at peace. He's shedding his old skin. He's got the dragonfly, and the black egg is cracking with the light. Butterfly over here, the moon. He's got the lion head, which the lion we've seen all over the place. And goodbye to death, and the light's coming through because he's shedding his skin. That's a great card. Now, this is even better. A green dragon with a blue tail, and he is telling you to stay strong because that is what we need to do right now with the chaos. Life will present you with many trials. Life will bring you times of joy, but also times of suffering, like the weather. It can be unpredictable, harsh, and cruel, but you can endure all that comes. Know when to resist and know when to let go. Know that sometimes you will lose, but that loss can make you stronger at the core. Stay strong with hope and faith. You can endure all. That's a great message for us because we have to stay strong right now. We got a lot coming down the path for us. This is the Soul Helper Oracle, and we got a number 23, and I think we had got another number 23 back there. And I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. This is release your inner rebel, be yourself, and create your own universe. And we just got stay strong. A rebel is usually strong and doesn't follow the pack. The heart of a rebel beats within us all. We understand Lilith and her urge for self-determination and freedom because we have already felt this impulse, and at this moment you feel it strongly too. If you are not familiar with the story of Lilith, here is a brief outline. God originally created Adam and gave him a wife as a companion. According to the Talmud, this first wife was called Lilith, and she was of equal birth, self-confident, proud, and a free woman. She refused to serve Adam and wanted to be in a dominant position when they made love, which displeased Adam. He wanted to dominate her, and an argument ensued. Lilith spoke the secret name of the Lord, which resonated full of magic, and parted from Adam, leaving him as a free and self-determined woman. It is said that she had many children, but lost them as a punishment for her disobedience and individualism. Lilith wanted to be free. She was not meant for a small world. You have drawn this card because you too need more space and freedom for yourself. Emerge from your constraining cocoon. You are a child of Lilith. All witches, shamans, and healers, all wise men and women, all those to whom knowledge is given have a spiritual connection to Lilith. Who wants to oppress you? Who wants to take your place? Who is crossing boundaries? Rebuke them, but clearly and with love. Since people are sometimes unaware of their incorrect behavior, follow the path of your soul, the path of freedom, and pay no attention to the complaints and criticism of others. They do not know that you can create your own universe. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the condor, the herbal essence is jasmine, the healing crystal is emerald, and the number is a 5. Kind of like the emerald tablets, huh? Number 5 tells you that you have a deep connection with the divine source and that nothing can prevent wisdom from finding its way to you. Your current priorities are fidelity, reliability, and loyalty. Focus on them and concentrate on healing them in both the world outside and your inner world. Number 5 brings protection, giving you the freedom to act more boldly. Its energy field is centering, bringing the strength that always recognizes and recreates itself at the end of a soul path, along with meditation, belief, and insight. She's got butterflies all around her, and she's very confident of herself, and that's where we need to go. We need to go into the confidence because we have the gateway of light activation. And actually 2 cards came out. So I'm going to read the 2 cards that came out. Halls of learning, spiritual guides, confirmation, and great lessons. And that's where we are right now. We're in Earth School and we are in Mystery School. And the flash just went off again. I see the flashes around me all the time. I don't know what they are. They're not my computer. They're not my screen because I see them outside. I see them around me even when I'm away from the computer. The halls of learning, also sometimes known as the Great Halls, are an etheric retreat dedicated to spiritual knowledge. They are a training space for all souls, including those on earth, spiritual guides, and those between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, and mediums over the years, and have been described as a giant, somewhat Gothic university building with marble flooring, spiral staircases, and tall bookcases. Some had said these halls are home to the Akashic records, while others have wondered if they are connected to the halls of Amenti. I can confirm that these are actually 2 different retreats. Ultimately, this etheric retreat is an ancient mystery school, and it is particularly powerful for those who are opening their psychic and clairvoyant abilities. If this gateway comes to you often, it brings confirmation that your psychic gifts are strengthening also. If the idea of an ancient mystery school in the astral realm seems familiar, there's a good chance that you've been here during dream time or even between incarnations. These great halls are held within the heart of Source and are a projection of the divine mind's infinite intelligence. When we visit them, we are connecting directly with the wisdom of Source. You are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you still feel, sorry, but my eyes are itching like crazy. and my nose, of course. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances or just move through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source or your guides to reveal to you the pattern trauma or wound that has continued to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey. So much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The halls of learning gateway indicate that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. Yeah, all of our spiritual gifts are developing at this time. I completely agree. It's impossible. Okay, the next card that we got, and I kept this. I usually only one comes out, but this one came out, and I really needed to keep it because if you had any questions that you asked when you came in here, the answer is yes. We got the Cyrus Star Blessing. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Cyrus is the brightest star in the sky and was of the utmost importance to the ancient Egyptians. In fact, our current New Year was celebrated as the coming of Sopdet, the teacher queen of Cyrus. As during the last week of December, Cyrus can be found high in the sky between midnight and dawn. The Cyrus star system is the home of a race of humanoid beings who most likely live in a dimension higher than our own. It's believed that these beings can be contacted through spiritual practice. Turning into them can enable us to receive high frequency spiritual downloads. This card draws the bright light of Cyrus and the support of Siren star beings into our world. When it comes to us, it helps us find light in moments of darkness and uncertainty, and to continue on if you feel strongly connected to Cyrus and its star beings. It's likely that you are connected to them on a spiritual level, and if you take time to locate the star in the sky, you might even have a sense of coming home. The message that comes with this gateway is a giant yes. It brings the energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish come true. This is a time for you to move forward with any projects or ideas that you have felt called to carry out. There's an energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement surrounding you at this time. Whatever dreams you've been revisiting recently aren't dreams, but premonitions. Know that whatever you're connecting with on the inside is soon to be something you'll be experiencing in the physical. So think about what you desire instead of what you fear. See yourself celebrating as if your wildest dreams have come true. As you do so, you'll be creating the perfect energy for them to manifest in the world. I love this reading so far. And we've got one more card. We have the Divine Master. And I ripped my corner of my page. I'm going to have to glue it. I try to take care of these, but I've got so many and I'm going to be getting more. When they call me, I'll be getting some. Guru Ramadas, miraculous moments, harmonies surround you, expect miracles. We got this the other day, but you know what? I'm expecting miracles any day. Guru Ramadas was the 14th guru of the Siskas, serving from 1574 until 1581. Born as Jetha in Lahore, he was orphaned at 7 and raised by his material grandmother. When he was 12, they moved to the city of Gondava, where they met Guru Amar Das. Feeling a deep calling from within, Jetha took him as his mentor and teacher, and later married his daughter. Instead of choosing one of his own sons as his successor, Guru Amar Das chose Jetha and renamed him Ramadas, servant of God. Guru Ramadas was the founder of the holy city of Amritsar, sacred to the Siskas, even though there was a lot of unrest at the time. Through selfless service and conviction, he and his devotees were able to pacify and restore this holy land, and thus his energy helps make the impossible possible. The 5th to 10th Sikha gurus were all directed descendants of Guru Ramadas. The blessings of Guru Ramadas are with you now, even if the odds are stacked against you. You are being guided to expect miracles. If you feel that there are energies, people, or situations trying to stop you from being yourself or from living in life you feel called to live, know that by staying connected to God, you will prevail. Don't allow anyone or anything to stand between you and your dreams. By staying committed to your visions, you allow what may seem impossible to become reality. The divine master wants you to know that all things are possible and that you are worthy of light, healing, abundance, and support. If you feel that the miracle you need is too huge to achieve, then you must know that you are only limited to your mind. Don't measure what seems impossible. Just trust and let miracles become your reality. That was the end of a beautiful reading for Thankful Thursday. And I am very grateful for everyone. And I love everyone. And may every step in your journey be magical. And I am going to say, just be you. And let the sun shine through you and smile a lot because you're beautiful in every way. Just being you.